Welcome to Best Era Football Week 4 highlights. These are the games that were not broadcast, but now you'll see highlights to find out what was going on. First, we start with undefeated 84 Miami Dolphins hosting the 92 Saints. One of the few undefeated teams remaining. Dan Marino backed up at his own 6-yard line, a 3rd and 7 here. Can Marino come through? Steps up, fires. He's got more for the first down across the 15. Same drive now, just one play later actually, from the 17 again. Marino underneath, he hits Johnson, and that's another first down out to the 27-yard line. So now breathing room for the Dolphins. Next play, Marino, 1st and 10 from the shotgun. Across the middle, he hits Mark Clayton this time. Another first down, and the Dolphins are suddenly out to the 38-yard line. Now 3rd and 11. Empty backfield. Saints trying to get off the field. The rush doesn't get there. Marino steps up, fires. He's got Johnson across the midfield and down to the 38-yard line of the Saints. A couple plays later, another 3rd down, 3rd and 14. Can the Saints finally get off the field? Play action pass. Marino steps up. He fires. It's Johnson who makes a fantastic catch and holds on to the 24-yard line. Marino goes over 1,000 yards already this season. Now, first play of the second quarter. Same drive. 2nd and 10. Marino looking. End zone. He's got Clayton. And it's broken up. A big hit by the safety to break up the Marino to Clayton combination. And that brings up 3rd down. Marino has been amazing on this drive. It's taken a lot of time. Saints have one more chance to get off the field. Let's see what happens. They'll fake it. Marino in trouble, and down he goes. A big sack by Wayne Martin, and with the pathetic field goal kicking of the Dolphins, that keeps him out of field goal range, and all that yardage for no points. Now Bobby Hebert's turn. He turns, he fires, he hits Martin, breaks the tackle at the 45, across midfield, 40, 30, 20. He's gone. Just like that, the Saints take the lead on the undefeated Dolphins with the touchdown, and it's 7-0 Saints. Late second quarter now. Saints trying to put more on the board. Hebert waiting, spins out, rolls his left, throws across his body, and that's a big mistake picked off by A.J. Duhay for the first down. And the Dolphins survive that, and now Marino gets a chance late in the first half. See what Marino does with the ball here. The 84 Dolphins surprisingly scored 0 points so far in the first half, but Marino rolls out to the right. He fires deep, and that's intercepted by Vince Buck for a Saints ball at the 32-yard line. Morton Anderson trying to cash in from 40. The left-footed kicker, under a minute to go. It is snapped. Good hold, and the kick is good. Morton Anderson comes through, and now we go all the way to the fourth quarter. Marino still scoreless. But from the 45-yard line, Marino waiting, in trouble, and down he goes as Pat Swillings is to him. The Saints defense is playing out of their minds as they are shutting down the undefeated 84 Dolphins. 2nd and 24 now. Marino, empty backfield. Here comes the delayed blitz. He's in trouble again, and he escapes the sack, fires downfield. He's got Johnson all the way down into Saints territory. There is an injury, but don't worry, it's not Marino and it's not Johnson. Now, later that drive, from the 11-yard line on 3rd and 5, Marino needs to put this in the end zone. Waiting. In trouble, Jackson and Swilling meet. A Hall of Fame sandwich there. Two great linebackers taking out Marino. The penalty is on the Dolphins, so that will keep them out of the touchdown, and they actually get no points on that drive. So now we're down under 4 minutes to go. Dolphins still down by 10. Marino launches a deep duper, but that's knocked away. That was a 4th down play. So they later in the game now, 2 minutes to go. Marino, one more chance. He hits Hardy on this one inside the 35, but the time is ticking. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Marino needs 2 scores still with just 2 minutes to go. It looks like they're going to suffer their first loss, but wait. Marino over the middle and Nat Moore inside the 25. Now Marino on 2nd and inches. He slings it down, and that's to the 12-yard line. Marino up to 284 yards, but still 0 points as the Saints defense has been fantastic. Here we go now. 1st and 10 from the 12. Marino waiting. Fires over the middle. That's complete to Moore. He's down inside the 5 to the 3. Now 2nd and 1 from the 3. Marino in trouble. Down he goes. Another sack by the Saints. Saints had 8 sacks today. And Marino on 3rd and 9. Looking, gets rid of it before the sack, but it's knocked down. Beautiful defense by the Saints. The Dolphins will have to get the 3 here. And it is good, so they are with 1 score away, but it all comes down to this onside kick. Let's see what happens. Onside kick is recovered by the Saints. The Dolphins do have 3 timeouts, though. On 1st and 2nd down, they operate correctly. 3rd down, they stop Dunbar short again. Another timeout, 3 plays, 3 timeouts. And they will get the ball after this punt. But wait, Morton Anderson has a strong leg, and he's going to try it from 53. Jim Mora is going to Morton Anderson to put the game on ice. Can he come through from 53 yards away? It's good. Morton Anderson ends the Dolphins' undefeated season. 13-3. The Saints' marvelous defense beats the fantastic offense of the 84 Dolphins. There you see the Saints were the more balanced team. Of course, Marino had 244 yards. He actually threw for almost 300, but the 8 sacks of the Saints brought it back to 244 yards. Now we go to the other undefeated team in the AFC, the 88 Bengals. They are now the only undefeated team in the AFC heading into Cleveland. Defensive first quarter, late first quarter though. Boomer looking to put some points on the board. He rolls out, he rolls the other way and gets hit and sacked. And that brings up 4th down, and Jim Breach puts the field goal home, though it's 3-0 Bengals. Now Browns in the second quarter, a drive of their own. Bernie Kosar, 3rd and 4. He's looking for someone to get open. He fires it, and he finds Newsome inside the 30. That puts him into field goal range. Now on 1st down, Kosar drops back. He throws it over the man. It's picked off by Carl Zander. And the Browns will come away with no points. It's still 3-0 Bengals. Now Boomer Esiason's turn. Just a couple plays later on 3rd and 8. Boomer drops back. Feels some pressure. Steps up. In trouble. Goes left. Goes right. Fires deep. And caught by Martin inside the 10. What a play. And now the Browns defense has gotten it to 3rd down. They must keep the Bengals out of the end zone here. Down to 4 minutes to go in the first half. 3rd and goal. Boomer Esiason from the shotgun. No, sir. James Brooks does not get in. The Browns playing tough defense. Breach another field goal. Now, late first half. The Browns trying to cut it to a 6-3 lead. The kick is up from 46, and it is short. You've got to be kidding. It's short. That gives the Bengals good field position. And now just like that, they flip the field, and Breach comes out for his chance. This from 45. 45, 6-yarder by the Browns, no good. The 45-yarder by Breach and the Bengals is good. And a 6-point swing gets the Bengals a 9-0 lead to the half. Now late third, still 9-0, but the Browns are driving. A touchdown here could really make this an interesting game on 3rd and goal. Bernie Kosar, he slings it towards the end zone, and it's incomplete. However, the Browns do connect on this field goal. It's 9-3. We're now into the 4th quarter. Browns still down 9-3 with the ball. Under 12 minutes to go. Bernie Kosar takes it. He's waiting. He's still waiting, gets stripped, fumbles the football, the Bengals recover it, 9-3, and the Bengals have great field position here. They turn that into a field goal, 12-3 now, 8 minutes to go. Bernie Kosar, 3rd and 24. He needs a miracle here. Kosar, where's he going to go for it? Where's he going to go for the miracle? He's going to step up. Nothing there. Bernie Kosar decides to run. It took him an hour to get 5 yards, but he actually got 6. And that brings up 4th and 18. They can't convert there. Later, Breach now with just 5 minutes to go coming out for his 5th field goal attempt. Breach from 44 yards is money. 5 field goals for Breach. The undefeated 88 Bengals do not put the ball in the end zone, but they have a 15-3 lead with just 5 minutes to go, and that's the way it ends, as the last 5 minutes was all defense. Bengals 15, Browns 3. Now we go to an undefeated team in the NFC, the 98 Vikings hosting the winless 91 Lions. On paper, it's an easy win for the Vikings. We join it in the second quarter, 6-3 Vikings, but Randall Cunningham was hurt in the first quarter. Brad Johnson has taken over for him. There you see a nice throw to Glover. Brad Johnson, as you see up top, he's 8 of 12 for 136 yards. Not bad filling in for Randall Cunningham. 3rd and 13. Here's where quarterbacks make their money, though, on third downs and in the red zones. What will Brad Johnson do? He will run for it. Gets inside the 10, but not a first down, so that will lead to a Gary Anderson field goal. Later, Brad Johnson in the red zone again, 3rd and 6. Again, he's leading the team down there, but once he gets to the red zone, he cannot put it home. Gary Anderson comes out for his 4th field goal, and that's good. So they're still moving the ball with Brad Johnson, but not getting touchdowns. It's 12-3 late first half. Brad Johnson, one more chance here. He's waiting, he rolls out left. It looks like he's going to run again across the 40. He gets hit, fumbles the football. It's picked up by Taylor, and he goes to the house for a defensive touchdown. And just like that, the Vikings lead shrinks to 2. It's now 12-10 at the half. Now Lions driving. Eric Kramer has his team on the doorstep in the red zone. What will he do? He will throw it, complete the green. Touchdown, Lions. They take the lead. The winless Lions lead the undefeated Vikings, but good news, Viking fans, Randall Cunningham's back. He fakes it and then looks deep, and he's got Randy Moss. Touchdown, Vikings. Cunningham's back, guys. That means touchdowns. And the Vikings regain the lead. 18-17, two-point conversion failed. Randall Cunningham, next drive. Play action pass again. Who's he going to go to? Why not go to Matthew Hatchett? That's right. He hits Hatchett. Cunningham 9 of 10 since coming back from injury. Over 200 yards. Just absolutely on fire. And now 1st and goal. Cunningham. That's what you do. Randy Moss. Touchdown. When Cunningham is on the field, they are way too dangerous. However, it's just an 8-point lead. Lions have a chance here. And if Barry Sanders, he will muscle his way in for the touchdown. It's 25-23. And the Detroit Lions, who haven't won a game yet, are giving the undefeated Vikings all they can handle. 2-point conversion here to tie it. Kramer, quick drop. He will throw it, and it's picked off by Delaney Rudd, who returns it to the 20, 30, 40. He's going to be caught from behind. Is he going to be caught? Why did he dive? Delaney Rudd will go into the end zone by poorly timed dives by the offensive player of the Lions, and just like that, it goes from a possible tie game to a 4-point lead. Gary Anderson tacks on yet another field goal, and the Lions are down by a full touchdown. But here's Barry Sanders to the 20, 15, inside the 15 now, late third quarter. Lions down by just the 7. Barry Sanders. Now, Kramer. He's going to have to do with his arm on 3rd and 1. Eric Kramer looking, fires, end zone, intercepted. Intercepted by McDonald. And now the Vikings are able to drive down the field, get another field goal. It's now a 10-point game with just 4 minutes to go. Kramer's got to get this one in the end zone on 3rd and goal. He doesn't. He gets sacked instead. They just elect to go for the field goal, put it a 7-point game. Here's handoff to Palmer, who gets across the first down, and that puts the game away, folks. The Vikings remain undefeated. Well, they are going to remain undefeated, but Gary Anderson wants to put one more field goal on the board, and he does. A great game for Gary Anderson. 2 of them were over 50. He had 6 field goals altogether, and there you see 36-26. Vikings remain undefeated. Lions remain winless. All kinds of yards in this one, even from the Lions. But it's the Vikings that remain undefeated. So the Vikings and Bengals both remain undefeated. The Dolphins fail to do so. That leaves only the Cowboys, who will show in a little bit. But first, the 99 Titans go to Houston to play the 92 Houston Oilers. We join this game in the 4th quarter. It's already 33-18, and the Oilers looking to put the game away. Warren Moon slings it to the end zone. He's got his man. Nice tackle, stops him at the 1. 33-18, 15-point game. Even a field goal puts this game out of reach. Moon now on 3rd and goal. Nice defensive stand so far. Fires end zone, and it's picked off. And he's going to bring it out. Walker across the 10, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50. That's a bad dive, and he's going to go 108-yard return for a touchdown. And this game was over, and now it's not. It's just an 8-point game now with 8 minutes to go. The Oilers, 33-25, 3rd and 10. need a first down here to keep the clock moving. Warren Moon, can he come through? Nice protection. Warren Moon steps up. He slings it deep. He's got Webster Slaughter for the touchdown. And what was a blowout turned close game has turned back to a blowout. 2 minutes to go now at 2nd and 9. They'll hand it off to Brown. And he fumbles the ball. And now Wortham picks it up. And he gets to the 50, 40. He may go. No, he's tripped up at the 20. Unbelievable turn of events as the Titans were out. They're going to review this, though. They're going to review the fumble, but what a return. Let's just see. Gary Brown. Wait a minute here. Oh, his knee's down. His knee's down. It is not a fumble, and the Titans lose. 43-25. Oilers, all kinds of offense. Titans put some offensive up and a defensive touchdown, but just not enough. Take a look at the yards the Oilers put up here. 376 in the air. Titans are more balanced, but the Oilers, by getting 4 takeaways and all kinds of yardage, win. Okay, here's your last undefeated team in the NFC. The 93 Cowboys. Can they keep pace with the 98 Vikings? They're playing a very good 99 Rams team. Let's join the game. Early first quarter. Rams with the ball. Kurt Warner from the shotgun. He will sling it. He will find Ricky Prohl. Ricky Prohl gets into the end zone for the touchdown. The Rams take the early lead later in the first. Hand off to Marshall Faulk. He cuts it back to the 10. Breaks his tackle. He's inside the 5. But nice tackle by Charles Haley and others. Keep him out of the end zone. Next play. Pitch out to Faulk. And he'll just walk into the end zone here. The Rams came to play today. The undefeated Cowboys in trouble. 14-0. Early second quarter now. Already 14-0. Kurt Warner. Quick drop. Fires. He's got a diving catch from Holt. Touchdown Rams. 21-0. Cowboys are in a lot of trouble. Third quarter now. 35-3. If they're going to make the most amazing comeback in best era of football, it's going to have to start now. Aikman. Waiting. Rolls out. Fires. End zone. Touchdown. Nice throw by Aikman to Williams. 35-10. And they decide to kick it deep. It's only the third quarter. And Hakeem to the 10, 20, 25. Gets a block. 30, 40, 50. He's gone. He's way too fast. Touchdown Rams. The Cowboys finally put it in the end zone. And just 11 seconds later, the Rams put it in the end zone as well. Long day for the Cowboys. They get crushed by the 99 Rams. Now, let's go back to another winless team. The 99 Buccaneers hosting the 1990, that's not true. This is the 1986 New York Giants. I apologize. That should have said 86 Giants. But there you see Dilfer hitting for a touchdown pass. And Phil Simms now 11 seconds to go, down 10-0. Phil Simms of the 86 Giants throws it, and it's picked off eventually by Abraham. And down he goes. 3 seconds to go. Martin Gramatica from 56 yards out. Are you kidding me? He made it. Martin Gramatica makes it, and the winless Bucs are up by 13 at the half. Under 5 minutes to go in the third. Now Phil Simms trying to get something on the board for the Giants. There, he slings it out of bounds, avoids the sack. Okay, field goal kicker puts the 3 points home. We're in the fourth quarter now. Phil Simms down 13-3. Looks, fires. He hits Mark Bavaro. First down. See, Phil Simms has 2 interceptions. Oh, they say it's not a first down. It's actually 2nd and inches. There will be some yelling at the referees at this point in time. But they finally get back. And Phil Simms from the shotgun again. Down by 2 scores. Simms looking. He'll sling it out to his back, Johnny Morris. Oh, my goodness. Joe Morris with a great juke move gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And it's just 13-10 at that point. But the Bucs put another touchdown on the board to make it 20-10. And now field goal kicker Barr for 34 yards, or 41 yards is good. It's a 7-point game. On 3rd and 13, now the Giants have one more timeout. They have to stop him. Hand off to Mike Allstott, and they do stop him. Timeout. Phil Simms will get one more chance. Phil Simms, after that incompletion, calls his team back. 1 minute to go. 3rd and 14. Simms drops back, waiting. He's got Bavaro short. He doesn't want him. He wants something deep. And instead he'll get sacked by Warren Sapp. He took forever back there, but this is the game. 4th and 17. The Bucs are going to get their first win unless Phil Simms can come through with 17 or more yards on this play. Let's see what happens. Sims from the shotgun. Only a three-man rush. They're going to give him time. They're giving him time. Phil Sims taking a lot of time. And then he'll sling it deep, and he gets Mark Bavaro for the first down. And at 6 seconds to go, that sets up this Hail Mary opportunity. Phil Sims. He's going to wait. He doesn't wait long enough. He just kind of launches it to the 30-yard line for some reason. Knockdown. That's the game. Giants lose. Bucks get their first win, 20-13. There you see the stats, pretty close in yards, more of a defensive game. One of the more defensive games of week number 4. But now we'll bring you the LA Raiders at the 98 Denver Broncos. The 98 Broncos, another one of those winless teams. Tampa Bay got off the schneid. Can the 98 Broncos here at home? There's a handoff. Terrell Davis is in for the touchdown. They need TD to get going as the Broncos are inexplicably in last place in their division. There you see Jay Schrader running around, still running. Fires completely across his body. What is he doing? That's picked off by Torrey James. And the Broncos up 7-0. Get the ball back. And now John Elway. Fires. He hits his man. That's Rod Smith. No, I'm sorry. That's Willie Green. And he goes all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. John Elway pumped up. Neal pumped up. The Broncos looking for their first win. But not so fast as Bo Jackson. He gets a few yards, and then Steve Atwater cleans his clock. 3rd and goal now. Bo Jackson stays out there. Although he's the lead block for George Bell. No, Steve Smith, sorry. Steve Smith they give it to, and the Broncos are not having any of that. So they hold Smith out of the end zone, and the Raiders have to settle for 3. Late first half now. Elway from about midfield. He slings it downfield. He's got his man, Ed McCaffrey, down inside the 25. Elam puts that home. It's 17-3. Late first half. Schrader lofts it beautifully to Mervin Fernandez down to the 1-yard line. 1 minute to go in the first half. Raiders trail by 2 touchdowns. Raiders currently in first place. Broncos in last. Bo Jackson slams it home for the touchdown. And at the half, the game is closer. But late third quarter, it's still a 2-touchdown lead, 23-9. Broncos looking to put it away here. Elway takes off running. No, he gets caught from behind, and he will only get the 1 yard. They add a field goal of 26-9. Under 7 minutes to go. Raiders need to get this in the end zone. Down by 3 scores. Schrader slings it off his back foot. That should have been picked off, but it's dropped. No matter. That was 4th down. Now Elam just wants to put 3 more points on the board. Already up by 3 scores. This is just kind of running up the score. Oh, no! Disaster strikes, trying to get a field goal. Instead, it's blocked and returned for a touchdown. And the Raiders are still down by 2 scores, but my goodness, the game just got a little bit more interesting. A minute and a half after a failed onside kick and all 3 timeouts used by the Raiders, Elam's going to try it again. This time it's not blocked, and it is good. 29-16, that is it, as the Raiders go silently into the night. Wait a minute, they're the Raiders. Jay Schrader hits Tim Brown deep for a 1-score touchdown. Oh my, the Broncos, this is why they're winless. How are they going to blow this? It's now just a 1-score game. Onside kick, you've got to be joking. No, I was joking. The Broncos do recover the onside kick and finally get the win, 29-23. Wow, Broncos almost threw that away, but they do get their first win in best era football. There you see some stats. Passing versus balanced, but the passing wins in this one, 29-20.